Ever wondered how a simple zipper could save your life in the wilderness? Or how your dead phone could become a survival toolkit? In this video, I'll show you 35 mind-blowing survival techniques that could mean the difference between life and death in the wild. From turning bullet casings into arrowheads to making clean drinking water with just a plastic bottle, these ingenious hacks will transform everyday items into essential survival tools. 1. DIY Zipper Fish Hook. Who knew your jacket zipper could be your next meal ticket? Here's a game-changing hack. Remove a zipper pull, break open the loop, and bend the loose end to 90 degrees. Using a rough stone, carefully grind the exposed tip into a sharp point. You got yourself a functional fish hook. But wait, there's more. Those ring tabs from your soda cans? They're not trash, they're treasure. With a bit of craftiness, these aluminum tabs can be transformed into effective fish hooks. Double your chances of catching dinner with these everyday items. 2. Bullet casing arrowheads. Transform spent bullet casings into lethal arrowheads with this remarkable technique. Start by flattening the casing using a large rock. Then remove the stubborn rim by repeatedly bending it until it breaks free. Here's where the magic happens. Grab a coarse stone and begin shaping your makeshift arrowhead. With some patience and elbow grease, you'll create a razor-sharp hunting tool that rivals store-bought alternatives. Remember, the key is in the grinding. Take your time to achieve the perfect edge. 3. Rock-powered boot drying. Forget basic campfire boot drying. Here's a pro tip that'll revolutionize your wet footwear situation. Collect several large non-porous rocks and place them at your campfire's edge. Once they're piping hot, carefully transfer them inside your boots. This dual-action drying method attacks moisture from both inside and out, significantly reducing drying time. The heat from the rocks creates a natural convection effect, drawing out moisture from even the soggiest boots. It's like having a portable boot dryer in the wilderness. 4. Keys as emergency tools. That jingling bundle of keys in your pocket isn't just for unlocking doors, it's a secret survival multi-tool. The jagged teeth of your house keys can double as an impromptu saw, perfect for creating notches in wood for primitive traps. The flat surface works as a small scraper, while the key's tip can punch holes or score materials. Next time you're heading outdoors, look at your keychain differently. It's not just keys, it's a compact survival toolkit waiting to be unleashed. 5. Sock fiber fire starter. Your comfy cotton socks aren't just keeping your feet warm, they're carrying emergency fire starters. By carefully harvesting loose fibers from cotton or wool socks, you can create a highly flammable tinder bundle that catches sparks like a charm. Simply pull apart the fibers to create a fluffy, air-filled mess that'll ignite with just a few sparks. The natural properties of these materials make them perfect for starting fires in challenging conditions. Remember, sometimes the best survival gear is literally right at your feet. 6. Pine needle insect repellent. Nature's mosquito defense is hiding in plain sight among the pine trees. Gather fresh pine needles and crush them between your palms to release their potent natural oils. Rub these oils directly onto your clothes and exposed skin for an effective insect barrier. For broader protection, toss a handful of pine needles onto your campfire. The aromatic smoke creates a natural mosquito-free zone around your camp. This ancient technique has been used by indigenous peoples for centuries, proving that sometimes the old ways are the best ways. 7. Emergency flint tools. When you're knifeless in the wilderness, the earth provides. Learn to spot flint rocks. Those beige-colored stones with glossy black interiors are your ticket to sharp tools. Strike two pieces together to create razor-sharp flakes perfect for cutting cordage, preparing food, or crafting other tools. The best part? These stone tools can be sharper than modern steel. Just remember to handle the edges with care. They're seriously sharp and were humanity's first cutting tools. 8. Paracord bootlace hack. Transform your ordinary bootlaces into a survival multi-tool by switching to 550 paracord. These remarkable laces contain 7 inner strands that can be extracted when needed, providing you with over 7 feet of strong cordage per boot. Use them for emergency shelter building, crafting snares, or creating a bow drill for fire starting. The outer sheath remains intact as your bootlace, while the inner strands serve as your secret survival resource. Talk about having an ace up your sleeve, or in this case, in your boots. 9. Birthday Candle Fire Starter. That tiny birthday candle in your survival kit could be your biggest lifesaver. When your lighter's running on fumes or you're down to your last match, transfer the flame to a birthday candle for an extended fire starting window. The best part? Those trick candles that won't blow out are perfect for windy conditions. The small addition to your kit weighs practically nothing but provides precious extra minutes to get your campfire going when conditions aren't ideal. 10. Backpack Foam Tinder. Your backpack's padding isn't just for comfort, it's a secret fire starter. Most backpack foam is highly flammable and makes excellent emergency tinder. Simply cut off a small piece, shred it into a fluffy pile, and hit it with your sparks. The synthetic materials catch easily and burn hot, giving you precious time to add your smaller kindling. Warning: keep this trick for genuine emergencies as the fumes are toxic. Sometimes survival means thinking outside the box, or in this case, inside your backpack. 11. Water Bottle Sun Lens. Here's a mind-blowing trick. Your plastic water bottle isn't just for hydration, it's a potential fire starter. Position the bottle's convex surface toward the sun, adjusting the angle until you focus a tight beam of light onto your tinder. Like a magnifying glass, the water-filled bottle concentrates sunlight into an intense point hot enough to ignite dry materials. This method requires bright sunlight and patience, but when your matches are wet, the solar hack could save the day. 12. Plastic Bottle Water Purification. Transform any plastic bottle into a life-saving water treatment system. Cut the bottle in half. The bottom becomes your boiling container, the top turns into a filter. Create filtration layers using moss, grass, and small stones in the top section. Pour dirty water through this natural filter, then boil the filtered water in the bottom half. While this method does release some plastic chemicals, use only in emergencies. It can provide safe drinking water when you're desperate. It's literally turning trash into survival treasure. 13. Primitive Chopsticks. Keep illness at bay with this clever eating utensil hack. Split a straight stick down the middle, place a small twig or pebble between the halves as a spacer, and boom, instant chopsticks. These disposable tools keep your dirty hands away from your food, reducing the risk of bacterial contamination. Plus, you can't sterilize the tips in boiling water for extra safety. It's a simple solution that combines primitive technology with modern hygiene awareness. Eating clean has never been more natural. 14. Portable Charcoal Fire Starter. Before breaking camp, grab a piece of charcoal from your dead fire. It's your ticket to easy fire starting at your next location. A spark from your ferrocerium rod can reignite this charcoal instantly, giving you a stable ember to build your next fire. Store it wrapped in dry leaves or bark to keep it protected. This ancient technique was used by nomadic peoples for centuries, allowing them to transport fire from camp to camp. Sometimes the oldest tricks are still the best ones. 15. Soda Can Survival Stove. Don't toss that empty soda can, turn it into a windproof cooking stove. Create an R-shaped cut from top to bottom. Carefully fold out the metal to form your fuel chamber, and you've got a portable stove that laughs in the face of wind. Use small twigs and tinder as fuel, and enjoy a stable cooking platform that also serves as a heat source for your shelter entrance. The aluminum construction reflects heat efficiently, making this recycled item an essential survival tool. Talk about thinking outside the can. 16. Zipper Pull Fire Starter. Replace ordinary zipper pulls with mini ferrocerium rods for the ultimate stealth fire starting solution. These incognito fire starters travel everywhere your jacket does, providing reliable sparks whenever needed. Best part? They're completely TSA compliant and so well disguised that even you might forget they're there. When emergency strikes, simply scrape the rod with a sharp edge to create a shower of hot sparks. It's like having a survival insurance policy built right into your clothing. 17. Smartphone Survival Kit. When your phone dies, its afterlife can save yours. Disassemble that dead phone to unlock a treasure trove of survival tools. The screen becomes a signal mirror for rescue. Circuit boards transform into improvised arrowheads or cutting tools. and the internal magnets can help create a makeshift compass. Even the headphone wires can be repurposed as snare wire for a small game. The phone's dead battery case makes an excellent container for small items. Who knew your social media machine could become such a comprehensive survival kit? It's the ultimate tech recycling project. 18. DIY magnetic compass. Create a reliable navigation tool using your phone's speaker magnet and any steel pin. Repeatedly stroke the pin with the magnet to magnetize it, then float it on a leaf in still water. Watch as it magically aligns with Earth's magnetic field, pointing north to south. Remember, in the northern hemisphere, the end pointing away from the sun indicates north. It's literally turning trash into a technological tool that's been guiding explorers for centuries. Navigation doesn't get more resourceful than this. 19. Natural insulation trick. Transform dry leaves and grass into a life-saving insulation layer. Stuff these materials between layers of clothing or inside your shelter for incredible warmth. The key is creating air pockets, nature's insulation system. Dry pine needles work especially well, offering both insulation and a pleasant scent. Pro tip: create a leaf-stuffed mattress beneath your sleeping area to prevent ground cold from sapping your body heat. This technique has kept countless wilderness survivors warm through brutal nights. 20. Tree bark navigation. Lost without a compass? Let the trees be your guide. In most areas, tree bark grows thicker and darker on the northern side, while most predominantly appears on the same side. Look for multiple trees to confirm the pattern. This natural compass isn't perfect, but it's reliable enough to help establish general direction. Remember, combine this with other navigation techniques like sun position and star patterns for maximum accuracy. Nature's providing GPS. You just need to know how to read it. 21. Snow and ice water collection. Don't eat snow directly. It lowers your core temperature. Instead, create a snow ice collection system using your jacket or bag. Fill it with snow or ice and hang it near, not over your fire. As it melts, collect the water in a container below. The gradual melting process gives you room temperature water that won't shock your system. Bonus tip: dark-colored materials absorb more heat, speeding up the melting process. This method provides clean water while conserving your precious body heat. 22. Emergency signal techniques. Master the universal distress signals that could save your life. Create 3 of anything: 3 fires in a triangle, 3 whistle blasts, 3 rock piles, or 3 large X's visible from the air. This is the international signal for emergency. For ground signals, use contrasting materials visible from above: bright clothing, rocks on snow, or cleared areas in vegetation. Remember, the universal ground-to-air signal for need help is a large X. These signals have saved countless lives worldwide. 23. Natural cordage creation. Turn plant fibers into strong rope. Strip the inner bark from dead trees, particularly willow or cedar, or harvest tall grasses and plant stems. Separate the fibers by gently pounding them, then twist them into thin strings. Combine multiple strings by twisting them together in opposite directions. The resulting cordage is surprisingly strong and can be used for shelter building, tool making, or creating snares. Nature's hardware store is always open. You just need to know what to look for. 24. Stone tool crafting. Master the ancient art of knapping. Select hard, dense stones like flint, chert, or obsidian. Strike the edge at a 45-degree angle with another stone to create sharp flakes. These can become cutting tools, scrapers, or arrowheads. The key is finding the right angle and using controlled force. Always wear eye protection. Improvise with dense leaves if necessary, and strike away from yourself. These stone tools can be sharper than surgical steel. Our ancestors knew what they were doing. 25. Natural antiseptics. Nature's medicine cabinet is all around you. Pine sap is naturally antibacterial. Collect it for wound coverage. Yarrow leaves, when crushed and applied to cuts, help stop bleeding and prevent infection. Oak bark can be boiled to create an antiseptic wash. Even spider webs can be used as an emergency bandage. They're naturally antiseptic and can help blood clot. Always positively identify plants before using them medicinally, but remember, Mother Nature provided remedies long before modern medicine existed. 26. Natural glue solutions. Create powerful natural adhesives from your surroundings. Pine resin, when heated and mixed with crushed charcoal, creates a super strong glue perfect for tool making. Collect thick tree sap and heat it until it becomes tacky. This works great for attaching arrowheads or repairing gear. Even certain mushrooms, when boiled down, create a sticky paste. The key is patience during the heating process. Our ancestors used these techniques to craft tools that lasted generations. 27. Emergency snow shelter. Transform a snowbank into a life-saving shelter. Dig horizontally into a deep snowbank, creating a tunnel that rises slightly as it goes in. Make the entrance smaller than the sleeping area and build a small platform for sleeping. Pack the walls smooth to prevent dripping. This design can maintain an inside temperature around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, even when outside temperatures plummet far below zero. It's like building a natural igloo, minus the complex blocks construction. 28. Solar still water collection. Create clean drinking water from virtually any water source. Dig a hole, place a container in the center, and cover the hole with clear plastic. Place a small stone in the center to create a depression over your container. The sun's heat will evaporate the dirty water, which condenses on the plastic and drips into your clean container. This method even works with seawater or urine. The process is slow but produces pure, drinkable water. It's like having a miniature water treatment plant in the wilderness. 29. Natural fish traps. Build passive fishing systems that work while you sleep. Create a funnel-shaped trap from flexible branches, pointing downstream and moving water. Fish swim in but can't turn around to escape. Alternative method. Build a rock wall in a V-shape across a stream, leaving a small gap at the point. Fish naturally swim into the trap during their daily movements. These ancient techniques require no active fishing time and can provide consistent food with minimal effort. Work smarter, not harder. 30. Emergency signaling mirror. Any shiny surface can become a rescue signal. Mirrors, phone screens, watch faces, or even well-polished metal can reflect sunlight visible for miles. To aim effectively, hold up 2 fingers in a V shape. Place your target in the V, and maneuver the reflected light through the V. Flash the signal in sets of 3, the universal distress pattern. On a sunny day, these signals can be seen up to 10 miles away by aircraft. It's literally turning reflection into rescue. 31. Natural torch making. Create long-lasting torches for nighttime navigation. Find a green branch with a Y split at the end. Wrap cloth, bark, or dried grass around the split end, securing it tightly. Soak the wrapped end in tree sap or animal fat if available. These torches can burn for hours, providing both light and protection from predators. Pro tip: prepare multiple torches before dark and carry backup fire-starting materials. When the sun sets, you'll have reliable illumination ready to go. 32. Primitive refrigeration. Keep food fresh without electricity. Dig a deep hole in a shaded area and line it with rocks. Create a double pot system by placing food in a smaller container inside a larger one. With wet sand or moss between them, cover with a damp cloth and place in the hole. As water evaporates, it creates a cooling effect. The deeper the hole, the cooler it stays. This method can keep food 20 to 30 degrees cooler than surface temperature. It's nature's refrigerator, using basic physics to preserve your food. 33. Natural rope ladder. Transform fallen vines or twisted bark fibers into a sturdy escape ladder. Create long ropes by twisting materials in alternating directions. Then connect shorter branches as rungs using square lash knots. Test each step thoroughly before relying on it. This could be your ticket up or down steep terrain, or even a tree-based shelter access. The key is proper knot technique and thorough testing. Remember, poor construction could mean a dangerous fall, so take your time and double-check everything. 34. Bioluminescent night lighting. Create natural lighting using bioluminescent fungi. Look for ghost fungi or foxfire on rotting logs. These naturally glowing mushrooms can provide subtle lighting for your shelter. Place them in clear containers with small air holes. While not bright enough to read by, they offer enough light to prevent total darkness. Warning: never eat these mushrooms. Use them only for lighting. It's like having nature's nightlights, perfect for maintaining basic visibility without revealing your position. 35. Natural weather protection. Read nature's weather forecast. Pine cones close up when rain approaches and open in dry weather. Ants build up their mounds before storms. Birds fly lower when low-pressure systems approach. Red sky at night means good weather, while red sky in morning warns of storms. These natural indicators have been reliable weather predictors for millennia. Learning to read these signs helps you prepare for weather changes before they happen. It's like having a meteorologist in your pocket. Remember, survival isn't just about having the right gear. It's about knowing how to use what's around you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these life-saving hacks with your fellow adventurers. Stay safe out there.